Welcome to Sewing Out Loud, the official podcast of Zede Sewing Studio. Here are your hosts, Zede and Mallory.
Sewing Out Loud. Hello, and welcome to the podcast. This is Mallory Donahue.
And this is Zede Donahue.
And today's bonus episode is all about...
the Bra Zone.
And boobs. So...
The Bra Zone is a book by Elisabeth Dale.
Yeah, I follow Elisabeth on Instagram along with a number of other lingerie bloggers. Her blog is called The Breast Life, and it's a blog all about bras, bra fitting, where to get different types of bras, how to buy bras for all different types of, body
occasions
type.
too.
Okay, everything. Anyway, she's come out with a book. I think this is actually her second book, and it's called The Bra Zone: How to Find Your Ideal Size, Style, and Support. And she asked if anybody wanted to review it, and I jumped at the opportunity because I love bras, and I love trying to, help people fit in clothes, and bras are a big part of that. So I read it, and Mom read it, and we've got some things to say about it, and we think that it's a great book.
Most of them are fantastic.
Yeah. So Mom, what did you think about the book? Let's get your perspective
it's a
first.
read. I mean, anyone who wears a bra, or should wear a bra, or wants to wear a bra. I mean, they should read this. And she even addresses transgender and men in here, not just women.
Yeah, it's all sorts of, anybody who's going to be wearing a bra, which I think is really neat. There's a lot of lingerie bloggers that are sort of discussing kind of things that aren't real common, in the conversation right now. They're getting more common, in terms of different genders wearing bras, etc. And
she addresses the mastectomy and post enhancement surgery.
Yeah, all sorts of situations for bras. Did you learn anything new about bras in this book, Mom?
Well, yeah, I did actually.
Give me a couple.
A few things. The one thing I wasn't aware of is that there are services or companies that make house calls to fit you in a bra.
Pretty cool, huh?
No, I want to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could
wait. You want someone to come to you, or you want to go fit people?
I want to go to the people.
I had to clarify. I figured that's what you meant.
I want to do that, and I actually had a Facebook friend message me from Tuscaloosa, and she said, "Would you come? You need to come bring this book and come fit me." And I said, "Actually, there are services apparently that do that."
And there are services that make house or office calls, but also she talks about some apps.
There's apps.
Yeah.
There's plenty you can do just with your computer or your. Now, she talks about one app, where you take pictures with your phone. And she didn't go into it because she said she wasn't successful using it.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because she seems, from reading about her, to me, she seems very similar to you. I think you all are a very similar age.
Yeah, and I think you were wrong about her being older. I think
she's younger than you.
I think she's younger. She said the late 60s.
Oh, okay. Well,
and then she said a teenage daughter, and it'd be pushing it for me to have a teenage daughter right now.
You could do it, Mom. And she says she's had 3 pregnancies.
Right.
And so these are things that affect breasts,
And I sort of messaged with her a little bit today.
Oh, did you?
And I said, I think we're similar in that, we were big boobed, small people, big boobs.
Early developers, too.
Right, fast, fast and furious boobs, sort of thing. Well, actually, the woman that I'll shout out to her. I don't know if Donna Martin England is who it is. And I knew her since grade school. And we were the, only 2 people in 4th grade wearing a bra. So, she and I have shared that dilemma.
So you've worn a bra for over 53 years, 54?
Started wearing a bra when I was 9.
And
is that right?
Elisabeth says whether this is your first or your 50th bra.
Right.
How many bras do you think you've owned in your lifetime, Mom? I'm just totally putting her on the spot here.
Right now I own about 20. So
yeah, there you go.
Can you imagine? Thousands. Well, I think the other thing that is interesting about that is that
the percentage of women who own bras, but only the average woman owns 9 bras. but only wears 6 of them was an interesting statistic
well,
to me.
Right. I mean, there are certainly bras I only wear on certain occasions also.
Yeah.
Now, there's like my everyday bra. Well, the other thing she talked about is like bras can kind of be like you have like your panties, like you have period panties and regular panties. And I told that concept to somebody one time. I said, oh, well, those are my period panties. And she's like, you have period panties? And I'm like, yes. They're the less attractive, more likely to be stained panties. Like, I thought everybody had that.
Right. And so she talks about, she equates the bra cycle, your breasts can fluctuate with hormones. And then she also equates bras and bra shopping with footwear a lot.
And that is an excellent, that got right to me. Okay?
I think so too.
I think it was an excellent analogy because, first of all, I like bras and I like shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I like my shoes to fit, but I want them to be cute.
Yep.
And then they also need to function for certain activities. I mean, I have cross trainers for sports. I have sandals when I want cutesy little, feet hanging out kind of thing. And then I want heels, maybe mid-size heels or tall heels, depending on what I'm doing.
She says something. She's like, lists some functions of bras, and one of them is like to titillate a romantic partner. And I was like, oh, good choice of words, Elisabeth.
And you do that with shoes, too.
Yeah, you do with shoes, too.
Because, what does a high heel do but enhance your leg?
Right. I really liked, so I said you all seemed similar to me from what I could tell from Elisabeth's book, but I learned a lot about something that you couldn't teach me a lot about because I have small boobs.
Right.
And I will look at lingerie ads and the ladies, they look like they've got C's or D's, I don't know, or the bra makes them look fuller or whatever. But I remember having a revelation reading this book and learning about how the demi-cup and the balconette bra can change the way your breast looks. And she talks about, like, if you don't have a very full breast on top, this can, bring the breast forward and da-da-da and all this stuff. And, like, this book is meant to be a bit of a guide in bra shopping and bra sizing and things like that.
I mean, it is
but it's helping me with bra making. I'm about to make a bra, and I chose a demi-cup bra from Orange Lingerie called the Boylston bra. So that's my experiment that I'm in right now. But I always thought that since I have small boobs that pretty much I didn't really have a lot of like shaping options for me.
Right.
I didn't think that was really, I was like, oh, I'm just going to look flat all the time. I don't really want to pad my bra. I don't want to be uncomfortable. I equated underwires with being uncomfortable. And then the way she kind of described them to me was not only like, oh my gosh, this is to support a large breast, but it's a way to lift the tissue out of your way, and it can actually be more comfortable. So it really changed my perspective on bras.
Well, and I really can't go without an underwire.
Right.
It just doesn't work for me. And as I get older, I think they seem more important because the breasts become more fluid, as I think I would say.
And she talks about how a lot of people describe a bra as a torture device invented by men or something like that. And she gives a statistic in the book that half of all bra patents are actually held by women.
They are.
And that if you find if you have really large breasts and you're looking for support, if you find the underwire that's the right size, it shouldn't be uncomfortable, right?
Right. And I totally agree with her. I mean, I don't want to wear a bra that doesn't feel comfortable, but I was in college in the days of the bra burning.
Uh-huh.
And I never could quite what should I say? Embrace it.
Yeah.
Because I thought, oh, my boobs are going to be like on my, my chest wall if I burn my bra. Plus, these bras I saw being burned, I think they were like $5 bras. And I was wearing like $40 bras.
Right.
So, and that's gone up. But in those days, $40 bras was like
$100 bra.
It'd be like
$70 bra. Yeah.
in a way, the more expensive bras have cost less in a way too.
Because they last longer.
Well, and I think they've even with manufacturing techniques, they've come down a little bit.
Oh, you mean since then? Yeah,
right,
sure.
Right, but
sure.
like I said, the bra burning thing just was not the right symbol for me. Even though I read Gloria Steinem's magazine and I believed everything she said, and she was like my goddess and all this. I didn't want to burn my bra. I wanted to keep it.
Yeah, she talks about that. And she talks about different types of bras. Well, we've been having a big discussion since before this book about bralettes at the shop.
Yeah. We were sitting there one day and these younger girls are going, oh, I have on a bralette. And I'm thinking, well, you must have a breastlet because... I mean, it's like that would be like to me. I can't even imagine a bralette that would work for me.
So I've worn some bralettes, but they always kind of mashed me a little bit, and that was not really a problem for me. Like it wasn't uncomfortable, but they didn't give me a lot of shape,
Right.
But then Becca was talking about wearing a bralette,
right.
And she liked it. Then Sam, who's bigger busted, was like, oh my God, no. And she saw this book has some excellent pictures in it. And they're great in this review copy. And the real book's going to be even more beautiful. And they show a very full busted woman in a bralette. And Sam was sort of like, I wouldn't like that, Well,
I honestly don't think it would be comfortable.
But you know what Elisabeth talks about? Sleeping bras.
There are, right.
Or maybe you want a little bit of fabric between the boob and the rib cage. Well, but you're at home.
And you know, you often want to sleep in a bra when you're pregnant.
Yes.
And you have that, that full, turgid breast thing going on.
Yeah. So I thought that it was neat that she addressed these things. And she seemed very open-minded and very well-informed about how boobs, work and what different
and not
people
just
can
her
need.
own.
Yeah, not just her own.
In fact, I have an idea for her because I was thinking there's those bra stories.
Yeah.
Like I think we should do a short video or something on it about tell us about your first bra.
Yeah.
And how did you wind up getting your first bra and who took you to check it out?
Elisabeth, you should start a podcast.
Yeah, Elisabeth. We'll lead you. We'll show you how.
We'll help you out. No.
But I mean, like, I was wearing a bra in 4th grade, so I think I was 8. Does that make you 8 or 9? Okay. And before 4th grade, you have to go, at least in this state, and get an exam and vaccinations and all these things. So it's a time that you go. And I had a female pediatrician, which was rare in 1961 or whatever it was. And I remember the pediatrician like looking at me and looking at my mother and saying, so is she wearing a bra? Does she have a bra? And my mother said, well, she's only 8. And the pediatrician said, that's not what we go by. And we went out and got me a bra, and I was like already in a B cup.
Yeah.
But I had been wearing like T-shirts. I was self-conscious. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. You'd been wearing something underneath.
And I would get the nipple rub.
And she talks about that. She talks about how it can be some girls are really excited to wear a bra.
Right.
Some when they first start to wear bras, some girls aren't. Everybody needs to, be respectful of however their young, their child or any young women in their life are reacting to their bodies developing in all sorts of different ways. But I remember I wanted to wear a bra so bad because I was around 3 women who wore bras.
Well,
my sisters are much older than me, and there's you.
Right.
And I was so itching to wear a bra, and I had another friend. She was like actually getting boobs, and she didn't want to wear a bra.
Well, and like I said, thank goodness Donna Martin was there in 4th grade with me wearing a bra because I do remember. Now, here's an experience. Here's a woman's experience for you, right? So I have a bra. I'm out on the playground, and the boys would say, she wears falsies, which was really bad because I couldn't take them off.
Right.
Okay, so there was no getting rid of them. They were there, and they would snap my bra strap in the back. So think about this. Like, we wouldn't even allow this nowadays. And I guess the principal, who was a female, found me, like, upset or crying. Maybe I was crying. I don't quite remember this. On the playground, and she took me by the hand and walked me into her office. And she must have seen what was going on, and she talked to me about it. And she talked to me about being, a girl and having to wear a bra and all this. So Lillian Kegelman was her name.
Oh, really?
Yes. And you know what's funny? I think maybe she was gay.
Yeah.
Like, now that I think about it. But she made me know I was okay.
Right.
Like before, and I think probably, and not that my mother wasn't open about this or anything, but I don't think I would have went home and like whined about it to my mother because I didn't want her to feel bad.
Right.
So, there was someone else there that helped me through my bra experience.
And so something that I thought was funny in here is when she talks about how to put a bra on. And
which is exactly how I put my bra on.
Yeah.
I do it the correct way.
So I hope this is okay with Elisabeth, but I'm going to read an excerpt from the Bra Zone. How to put on a bra. There are 2 different ways to put on.
The right way and the wrong way. My way. Elisabeth said my way, and then the wrong way.
No. You must have not read that part all the way through. Okay, the first is the one.
Our way's the best way.
No, it says the first one is recommended by bra fitters and manufacturers. Step 1, hold the bra in front of you, put your arms through the straps, bend forward to let your breasts fall into the cups, hook the band up behind you on the outermost hook if it's a new bra. The second way.
That's how I put on a bra.
And the second way is a little easier. Hook it up in front or to the side above your waist. Gently spin the bra around your body until the hook is in the back. Put your arms through the straps and adjust the breast tissue into the cups.
Yes, and then what does she say?
She says, bra fitters don't recommend the second method because it stresses and stretches out the elastic of the band. But I'll be honest, this is how I put on my bras. Well, you missed that. No,
I didn't. Oh, that's right. I said
she puts it on the wrong way. Yeah,
right, but she says I put it on the right way.
Yes, she says you're right. She says you're right. But the book is very informative about bra fitting in a way that just like one person who hadn't done a lot of research or had a lot of experience. I mean, like you have a lot of experience fitting different people, Mom. Right, in costumes and sewing things for people. But the book is informative in a way that just, you're talking with one of your girlfriends or, a person who hasn't had to look at everybody else's boobs is not. This really does a great job. And so whenever we are talking about garment fit, especially T-shirts, in that particular class recently, I'm not talking about bras so much in the jeans class, but when we talk about it in our T-shirt class, it's a huge deal. You can't get an accurate measurement without having an undergarment.
And I actually put this on Facebook. I put a picture of her book, and I said, for all of you that want me to teach you garment sewing, I'm going to make this a required reading. And why people. Of course, people get offended when offense isn't given, but people should not be offended when someone's trying to help them look better.
Right.
I mean, and most people aren't really, but I've said to people, you need a good foundation garment, and that doesn't mean, I see you're wearing a sports bra. It really is for sports. It's not for fitting your garment, and anyone will tell you that you look better if you're in something that fits, not only a bra, but your clothes.
And I have found that I recently, I was fitting somebody and I pulled up the strap of their bra and I, to lift their breast up a little bit. I was like, look at this, look. And she was just curious. I mean, she wasn't offended. Right. She wasn't, I asked her if I could lift her bra strap up. I didn't just go in for it. But she was just excited that there was maybe a different thing out there. So I don't think that there's so much resistance to it as I think sometimes people are just a little clueless. Like me, I have been thinking about making my own bras for a while, and I thought I had this, idea in my mind. But then after reading her book, I changed my mind. I was like, no, I don't want an unstructured bralette. I do want something with an underwire, and I want a demi cup that makes me look a little more shaped. I wanted it to be comfortable, but I wanted a little more shape. Maybe not everybody wants the shape, but I did. And I learned, I really would never have tried one on. I would have thought that it was for women with prettier boobs than me. That's what I thought it was for. And she says there's a rule among women. There's only 2 sizes of breasts, too small and too large.
Right.
No one thinks they're good enough or whatever,
Well, but I will say all my life, my mission is, one of my missions is to get people in, good foundation garments that fit them correctly, and therefore you can sew clothes that look right and fit you correctly.
Right.
When you have those foundation garments. And the one thing she said in there, and I wish I would have marked the quote because it's someone else's quote. She went to like this fitting school. And this woman said, the thing you have to work with, the thing you have to fit first is the woman's
brain.
head, her mind. And in a way, I was very good at fitting people physically and fitting myself physically and knowing how to fit a bra. But she told me things in here that have opened my mind. And, okay, because I have tried to explain to people and she talks about the different manufacturers and the different measurements. And I will measure somebody, and if I'm not going with them to get a bra, I will measure them doing the under the bust and then the over the bust, measurement. And I will say, you need to start at a 36D. Now, that might not be your right size. And please take back to the waiting room 4 or 5 manufacturers.
Right.
The first time. And, the person there, if you're in a good department store or a boutique type store, they'll help you.
And so that's why
they'll know where to go from there.
If you were like, is this the Twilight Zone? Why is this called the Bra Zone?
Right, it is the Twilight Zone.
She calls it the Bra Zone because she gives you all this information and these tips, and she says, hey, start out here.
Right.
But then if this doesn't fit you, and she explains, go here or here, and she explains about sister sizes, etc., which you should read about in the book. But that's why it's called the Bra Zone, because bra fitting, there's a lot of information out there, but it's not an exact science. You can't, maybe know for sure because the different
so many
manufacturers.
Different
yeah, and so many different shapes.
Like a shoe. Okay, I can go put on a Skechers and it fits my foot perfectly.
Right.
9 West fits my foot perfectly. I put on something else and I'm like, so what did they use for the 5.5 at this place?
And sometimes we like to go barefoot, right?
That's right.
So, it doesn't mean that you have to like wearing a bra or, a certain type of bra 100% of the time.
I really think if you find the right bra, you will enjoy having a bra.
Having to wear it, yeah.
I guess one other thing that she addresses is washing your bra.
Yeah.
by hand. The big thing is don't put it in the dryer.
Don't put it in the dryer.
But don't put it in the dryer, and you want to, that is the big thing.
Well, the Bra Zone is available on our website for pre-order right now. Books will ship the second half of July 2016, and you can go to sewhere.com/boobs. That's SEWHERE.com/boobs. to get the book at a discounted price before it actually comes out in bookstores. So check that out, and we will ship you a book just as soon as they come in. So have fun bra shopping, bra making,
bra wearing,
garment fitting, garment sewing, bra sewing, all that jazz. And we'd love to see pictures of any of the purchases or makes that you decide on after reading the Bra Zone. And thanks to Elisabeth Dale for sending us an advance copy. You can find us on Instagram at Zede Sewing Studio. So thanks for listening.
So long.
Thanks for listening to Sewing Out Loud. For even more expert sewing advice, visit sewhere.com.